So basically, KU is going to stop providing financial support for the salaries for the handful of staffers that work at Audio Reader.
That's correct.
How do you feel about that?
Well, of course, I'm disappointed, of course, that it's happening. This comes on the heels of a significant budget cut of $100,000 a year we have undergone in the last 2 years. So this essentially takes out the underpinning in cash funds, which we've received from the university since the beginning of Audio Reader.
Of course, it's not happening right away.
Well, it's not happening right away. There will be no cuts this year. There will be a 50% cut in the following year, and that 50% cut will continue for the third year, and then after that there will be no financial support outside of the building and related expenses.
So what's Audio Reader going to do?
Well, we don't know yet, Jay. We just got the word. You were in the room and you got the word at the same time that I did. The staff did get the information, I think, a couple of days ago. This is brand new, so it's tough to have a informed reaction, if you will.
Because it's still so shocking.
Well, it's not totally unexpected. We knew because of the political situation and the budget situation with the state that there were going to be budget cuts coming, and we knew that they would, in all likelihood, trickle down to Audio Reader. However, I was certainly not prepared for the extent and, frankly, the duration of these budget cuts.
You asked a question about the permanency of these budget cuts. What was the question you asked, and what was the answer you heard?
Well, I asked Reggie Robinson whether in more plentiful times, budget-wise, if Audio Reader could expect a restoration of all or part of the funds that are being cut now under this plan. And he quite directly told me candidly that no, although that was possible, he didn't think that was going to happen. That Audio Reader is now, other than the provision of the building, going to be on their own, separate from the university as far as funding.
So Audio Reader will still exist in some shape, manner, or form. They have a building which contains studios where 450-some volunteers record and sometimes are on the air live, reading newspapers, magazines, books, a variety of material. So the physical building will still exist. The equipment will still exist. Salaries to pay the 6 staffers that work there will be eliminated, and that's kind of where we are.
I guess when you put it that way, it's it sound awfully bleak, but I'm not worried about Audio Reader going out of existence. I'm not even worried about Audio Reader compromising the great job they do in providing for the sight impaired and the blind. I guess I'm just not thrilled about having to go through what essentially is going to be a remake of our core structure.